I think it's good to distinguish as much as possible, but just for your own sake. But certainly, once we start looking into it with a bit more detail, it's such an exciting kind of prospect in that it just brings such an interconnectedness to us as well. It's just a great kind of extension of our work. So I would say that 100% of people that would come through my door, I would be looking for fascial component to their soft tissue dysfunction. Absolutely. So important part about this is not using oil, is making sure that you actually connect with the fascial system. If we use oil as your main medium for doing any treatment, then you'll actually lose the feel of the fascial restrictions. So it's really important not to use a medium such as oil, and we can really start to feel when fascial restriction in fact lies. And it's important for us to know where fascia needs to slide. So there's lots of muscles. There's some great research being done by Willem Fourie. He did his masters in South Africa. A really wonderful man, a physiotherapist who's trained in the traditional almost massage upbringing, so he's been around the practice for a long time, but he did his masters on going into the cadavers and looking at the interconnectedness of certain muscles, and found that lots of structures like the deltoid, the gastrocs, those kind of structures, the TFL, there's a real fat pad underneath the layer of muscle, and they're really designed, those muscles are really designed to slide. Very crucial, anatomical reason, and it came up in all the cadavers that he looked at. Other muscles, there's a clear fixed connection, and they actually want to work together as partners. So from that perspective, there's such a lot of stuff to explore in the body just to assess from that perspective. So hopefully after this day that we have in Sydney, that people will be far more aware of looking at the interconnectedness of a muscle and its next door neighbour, thinking very three-dimensionally in relation to their soft tissue work, right from the skin to the superficial fascia to the fascial layer that wraps around each muscle like a sausage skin, and also then looking almost inside that muscle, and then looking at its next door neighbour, and then looking at the way those next door neighbours connect, and then move down and connect to the bone. Like you look at a bone like the femur, and if you have a look at a cross section through any part of the thigh, and have a look at the importance of the linea aspera at the back of the femur, there's so much of our muscles connect there, and it's not just a simple glancing connection, but a massive connection. So we don't have the hamstrings just connecting at the ischial tuberosity, at pes anserine, and head of fibula or whatever. There's this fascial wrapping that wraps around these muscles, has an interconnection with its next door neighbours, and then has phenomenal connection with the bone right the way up. So the body's so well designed for movement and for load, for absorptions of load and strain transfer through the body, that it's just fantastic. So if I sound like I'm getting a bit excited about this, yeah, it is. It's great. It's great stuff, Geoff. I think it's great.